Okay, gotta start this somewhere. It's today. The year is 2022. That time of day. 10/26, July 14th, Thursday. Great. So now get that out of the way. Here is my. I'm zoomed into my screen of where I have this from. Whenever. So here is the bidding from 3 December 2013 in eBay of this Sony CF-900s Rhythm Capsule boombox, sold by Agent R and JK, Chris Tyler, who cares. Alright, so I got this from evidently France. So here is the text. I'll let you read that if you can zoom into that. Alright, then we go on down, and then there's whatever that says, and then those pictures, and then that picture, then this picture, that picture, another picture, and the top of the controls, and this side, and then that view, I guess, and then the back, and the side input stuff, and then that was it. And then, okay, so now I'm going to go to my pictures. Well, that was that, finding that, so I don't need this anymore, and I can get rid of that. Close all tabs. Okay, so now I want to go to here. Let me just go back one. Go back again. So this is my K whatever. So into here, into the camera, into this one I want to open a new window. So open a new window, and then here is the Sony CF-900 way back in, wait, that's wrong. Wait, what happened here? That's April. It should have been. Okay, so there's July. Wait, this is 7/4. Oh, that's right, because I moved those pictures. Okay, so here it is. 4. Okay, so 4. God grief. Let me just do it like this. Let me just open this new window. All right, so open Windows Viewer. Okay, so here is these couple of pictures I moved from wherever they were to wherever. Okay, so there's that one. Here's another picture of the two of these together. This, the Rhythm Capsule 900s, and the Rhythm, the other Rhythm, which is a Capsule 9000. Okay. Anyway, we'll get to that in a moment. But that's the two of them. And here's the front. Okay, just like you saw in the pictures of the that. Here's the end view, that view. I want to point out that this has a mains and off button. That's your switch to go between AC and DC. Okay. The Japanese domestic model does not have that switch. It's actually built into the AC input. And here is the the back. It's this one here. So it's got the full bandwidth of playing the radio and such. And anyway. And then, okay, so there's the top of it, alright, and the bottom of it, that's where the batteries go. The batteries go in the bottom. It takes 4 D batteries, that's where they go, right there. Okay. And it takes 6 screws to open the back, and the entire unit is on chassis inside, so once you get to this point, you can just basically lift it out from the bottom and pull it entirely out. Okay. There's the back, and that's the front, and then want to be mindful of this here. It's just held in place by friction. That's your light switch. It doesn't have any screws. It just has a little divot right here that helps it line up so you hold it in straight. Okay, so point that little thing out. And the only other thing is that this is the linkage to the slide switch that is for your selector, which is the whole issue with this unit, which is what I tried to or I couldn't anyway. So there's that. Again, the back. This, that, that. And that is basically as far as I got back in April 25. So now I'm going to skip over to these pictures here, which I took yesterday. That's the same one. Wait, I've got to go back to, okay, this is, right, so here, there, and then open with viewer. So again, I started with another picture of the inside of it, and then I took out the 4 screws in the back. Let's go back a page. I took out the 4 screws. That's all it is, just 4 flathead screws. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I was able to pull this open to get to the selector switch, which is this right here, which goes into there, and I'll show you another better picture. Here it is. So this goes into that, and this contraption here, which is spring loaded, as you can see, there's a spring. It does not want to stay in the radio position. So there's a bit more involved as to why it does it, I don't know. Okay, so here I cleaned it with that stuff. And then here's another view of inside. I have a better picture of that in a second. There we go. So there's your motor belt, and then there's your counter belt. Okay. And then I cleaned it with some deoxit as well. Okay, so. And here's just another view of that switch. And again, the linkage that goes back up to the front. Anyway, it's just that's. Okay, so then I took a microfile and I cleaned the contacts between the waltz, ballard, bossa nova, swing, rock, and rock. So I cleaned those to make sure they get a good contact. And then that's the top. There are those switches, and then here are the rheostats, and then here are the function switches, and then the sliders, and then here is this spring-loaded thing, which the detent, I guess the best word to describe, the detent is worn out to put it on radio. Okay, and then there it is going back together. Right, that's the last picture. So last picture, the front picture. Okay, so, and that's it. So that's my pictures of this model. Now I want to try and take you through. Let me wide this thing out. Okay, so wide out. Okay, great. So now, here is the model, right? This is it. I want to show you, get this out of the way. Well, put this over here out of the way. Okay, there you go. Now, I want to show you that the batteries, the batteries go in the bottom here. So you undo this like that, and this can come off. It's no big deal. You just take this, put it in here carefully, and just like that, boom, you're done. Okay, and then just give you a twirl around while I'm here. So here's the back. That's the input stuff. This is the back here. Give you there's the back of it. Okay, it's got a complete antenna. And then this is your function and main switch right here. So if you have it on mains, it won't work on batteries. So if you put it there, it'll work on batteries. All right. This is your. This has a figure 8 plug. Okay, so you need a figure 8 plug, and it also has a DC input. And then the rest of this stuff is just real confusing to operate. All right. So now, I'm gonna try and. Okay, so that's in volume it here. You can give it treble. You can give it bass. You got a little peak meter. You can go fast or slow. Do that. You got your swing. You got bossa nova. fell, sorry. I just noticed that. There. Okay, so there you go. So, and if now this is where it gets confusing, because this is in the mixer function. You put it to here, and you play your tape. So you play tape. Treble, bass. So there's that, and then if you want to turn on the radio, you can do that. See, the radio's off right now. Put the radio on. This is where it gets confusing, because the radio is now on to mix in, but the volume's up, but it won't do anything. So if you put it on radio, where's the radio? I just can't, that's the whole thing. I cannot get the detent to stay in the radio position. Rarely will it stay. Well. He's holding me back. And this one does go to 108 on the dial, okay?
Way. I love my doorbell camera from DFW Security. When somebody comes up to the porch, I immediately get notified that somebody has come up to the porch. Whether it's the mailman, whether it's somebody delivering.
So this detent right here doesn't like to stay in that position. That's the whole thing. If you can figure out why the detent won't stay in there because it's spring loaded. Anyway, so there it is. The radio works. Now, if we have the rhythm on, let's see here, we should be able to hear the rhythm. Well, again, I don't know. Turn that on. Got this on. The rhythm is on, but it won't do it. But now if I flip it, okay, so if I move back to tape or mic, like that, all right, I should get the, well, maybe not. Well, I don't know how I got it there before. If I put it in the mixer, there, I get that. So how this thing works, or what switches need to be in what. Okay, so if I turn the rhythm off, all right, that goes away. If I put it on tape, I can play the tape. If I put this back to that, I still have tape. So I'm supposed to be able to hit the rhythm section and have the mixer on. There we go, so now I got that, and then you can be able to mix in the tape. Right, throw that one there. You have
75117 or visit sagemortgage.com. SAGEmortgage.com. Your dream home is closer than you think. Ford Mortgage Lending Incorporated. DBA Sage Mortgage NMLS.
Turn the radio off, right?
Available in all states.
Radio on, radio off, like that. So then you have your guitar line in, and you can turn that on or off. I don't have anything plugged into that. And the mic the same way. The mic goes by way of the internal mic, but it doesn't work on this model, right? Let's see here. So I don't know what else to tell you here. It's just this player works, all right? And let's hit stop, all right? And then, anyway, so that's it. That's how this thing works. So if I can give it back to the, have one mixer, have it on that, have it on this.
Here, the kind of.
That's the radio. Let's see here. Put it back on that. Is that right? Off, off. Mixer. That's right. That'll give me the. Oh, I have to. Yeah, there we go. And then you got this volume up here. So. Yeah. to the tape.
It's that easy.
Radio or tape. Anyway, so this is, like I said, a very confusing model. Alright, and then, see how much time I used on this. Oh, I can't see the screen too well. That didn't help. 15 minutes. Okay, now I also have this model here, which I have plugged in. Which, let me just pull this down. Okay, so here is the rhythm. Let's see, let me zoom in. Can I zoom into this thing? So here is this one here, okay? You get my tape out of this machine, right? So here's the other one. Let's see, get the eject, the tape, that. All right, so, and this one's plugged in and it's got, let's see, mixing. I can't remember now. Anyway, this one I have not cleaned. I have not gone through it at all. All right. There we go. There it's making the sound, but it's very faint. Full blast on that. Full blast on this. Full blast on that. So there's that. Give it about halfway. So there's that. But you can hear something else in the background. I think it's the radio. There's that. There's that. There's this. Like that. Okay, and now, so stop that. Stop this. Alright, well here. Let me take my tape in the machine. Alright. This is a Rhythm 9000. Okay. If I hit eject, there's eject, throw this in, hit play, put it on. Whoops. Again, you're mixing stuff, but put it there, and that's on, but you can't hear it because it's not, the controls need to be cleaned like the other machine is, so, golly.
The markers to get diagnosed. One of the things that kind of alerts people that, oh, this student might have ADHD.
This one will stay in its position, so maybe if you take them both apart, you can compare why the linkage on this one here stays in place, but the other one barely won't. And then it locks there, and then here. I don't know what it's doing inside here that makes it change, or why it needs all that spring-loaded stuff, but see, because here it's funny. So, of course, this, whoops, I didn't show it, wait, so hit stop. Oh, well, maybe this one needs a belt replacement. I know it'll play. What happened now? Here, wait, stop. Okay. Oh, maybe it's this tape sometime. Yeah, it's a tape. Tape was jammed up inside its own case. The last tape, okay, so there it is. Hit stop. Still won't do it. Well, stop. Okay, there it goes. Yay. Do that. Will it go this way? No. Okay, so probably needs the belt replaced in this one, but it's just one belt. Okay. And then a belt for the counter down here. Let's see here. So hit play. And see, the counter is rolling along, so it just needs a new belt put in here. I didn't do that. So, yeah. Anyways, now, if I unplug it, okay, this has the little micro switch. Oh, so you really can't see that. Well, let's see. Okay. that's as far as it goes, but there is a little micro switch right there to switch from AC to DC, whereas the other one doesn't have that. It actually has a secondary switch to change. Okay, so and this one here, I don't think it has batteries. It doesn't have batteries in it. Okay. This one has batteries in it. There we go. So this only goes to 90, right? So anyway, and then you got AM. There's AM.
Este programa cuesta una fracción.
This is you.
These that offer great. Go on a ride and maybe do some sightseeing.
So
But then, if you and I, Karen, are in the plane together, for example, I start tinkering around with the controls. What would you do?
Get out of the plane.
Move the radio back to the tape, and then of course you do your mixing and the rhythm. So you turn this on, crank up the volume. There it is again. Can you hear that? It does all work, it's just very faint, so I'm pretty sure it just needs all the switches and potentiometers and the leaf switches for these here to be cleaned up to give it a better sound. Because I have the volume all the way up here, I have the other auxiliary volumes cranked up, it just won't go. So that's what I did with the other one here. Let me just pull them up here both together. Let's see, I'm at 20 minutes here, but let's here, just pull this up here. Actually, if I take let me take this thing out, because then I have more room, less beer. Okay, so there they both are, all right? Let me white out. Wait, move the camera a bit. So there we go. Well, here, white out some. There you go. All right, so, and this has got batteries in it as well as that one, so. And my light, here, I'll put my light on my head, and give us, oh no! Good grief. The battery compartment thing just broke off. I don't know if it's supposed to break off. Oh, it just, golly, something else to fix. Okay, the hinge, golly. I've been using this thing all this time, and now the hinge goes and pops off for the batteries. Well, okay. See if I can just get it to stay in place while I try and use the. There we go. Well. So there. Okay. So anyway, so much of that. So hit stop on this. Eject on that, and hit. Eject on this one. Right, so put this back in here. Hit that, hit play. And then if we this is what this one should sound like once you go through it and prepare it, okay? So that's all I know. Alright, well, let me just give you a handheld. I'm going to pack these up and ship it out today. Alright, so here's this one, there's that one. so let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, so they both look like that. All right, so both look like that. Okay, and go here. You know, if I took the batteries here. Oh, that was good. Drop the batteries in the trash. Okay. Here, let me just put this back here for a moment. I want to do it this way. Okay, put that there. The batteries are the blue one. I charged them up. Forgot to put them in, so. Come on. Yes, these are really old Trustfire 18650 batteries. Okay, so there we go. Put that on your head. There we go. And then, okay, so looks like that. And then, okay, so. I'll show you the. Oh yeah, so this one's missing the like that. Okay. I'm tired of listening to that. Yes. So here we go. So anyway, that's what the back of that looks like. All right, side by side. And then if we keep going around, I just lost my remote. Okay. And then so here, so here's the back of that one, and the back of the one that's playing, okay, and they both have, you know, complete antenna. This one's prettier, okay, and what else can I show? We'll just keep going around in circles, dude. Okay, so, yeah, and this one has the, you know, like I said, this one has the little micro switch in there. This has the figure 8 plug. This one has, oh yeah, let me show you that real close. Let me zoom into that. That one pair takes a Sony plug, which I couldn't, yes, takes a Sony plug, which I don't have. So I went and got one of these. This came out of a, like a Norelco or something. So this will plug into here, but it's a, you know, it's a squirrely thing, but it will work. So I'll send that along with this one here. Alright, so alright, what else can I tell you about? Well, just keep coming around the circles. Okay, so there's that. I gotta take the batteries out of these things here and ship them off. Alright, so and let's see here. So I just have way too much fun here. Alright, so to turn these things off, alright, to turn them off, you have to turn both these off. To turn this off, and you turn that, wait, this has to go there. That's how it's off, okay? And now give me my tape out of here, because I've already played this. Eject, alright? Eject, put this back into here, right? And then put this on play, and then you have to turn it on. Wait, oh, I'm sorry, I had the thing plugged in. Okay, let me unplug that. Hit. Okay, the tape jammed up again. Oh, gosh, wait. Oh, it's at the end, no wonder. Here, make it to the play at the beginning. Right, so, hit play, there we go. Give it a second to warm up. Put it on tape. Tape works, radio works, it's just getting the mixer to work. That's the hard part, putting that on, putting this on, and then trying, and then, well, there it goes. Well, now it's loud. Okay. It's not plugged in, so maybe it's because I hadn't played with the switches in a while. Oh, and you know what I forgot to check was the light is here. Okay, the light only works when it's plugged in, okay? So let me plug it in. Oh golly. This one takes the smaller plug. Alright, okay. I'm going to set this right here. I can only do so many things at one time. Okay, so this one takes this one, right? Okay. There we go. So there's that. And then turn the light off. Right? Turn this light off. Right? And then I need what, a figure 8 for the other one? Is that why I have the cord here? Where'd it go? This one takes a figure 8. Where's the figure 8 cord? There it is. Here's the figure 8 cord. Let's plug this into, I'm running out of power socket, so I'll plug this into here. Turn this on. Okay, great. Plug this in, alright. Okay, and we turn. Okay, so, alright. I know you can't see it, but wait, I can't see me. Alright. Okay, so this one is plugged in, turned on, because, but the light, you can't see the light. But this one here, you can see the light when you hit the little button. Wait, what happened now? Well, yeah. Well, it did work. One of these worked. I can't remember which one worked now, but come on now. Well, it has a little light that lights up right here. It lit up before, and I don't know what position the darn thing has to be in. This is on. Wait. This is plugged in. This has got power, right? Maybe it's, okay, give me this. Just give me this. Right. Give me this. I don't know if that's working. Plug this into here. And try it again. Nope, well, okay. I've had too much fun here. I don't know. Anyway, for those of you who need a light, that little switch right there operates the light. This one does light up inside, and this one was working. It is now not working. Of course, you know, I'll stop the video and be playing with it, and it'll work again. So I don't know how that all works. All right. Anyway, I don't want to waste any more of your time. Okay, I've had too much fun here. All right, so there's that. All right, so let me just say good day, bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I no longer have these models because I'll be packing them up and shipping them out today. All right, so thanks for watching. Bye-bye.